Hey guys, so the first thing I want to go over, obviously we have a new update notice, but this is the most important thing, absolutely vital. They have just said exactly when the next balance patch is coming out. So Comtus is saying, we would like to end today's note with the SWC 2021 news. First of all, we would like to thank everyone who has shown great interest in the SWC 2021 tournament despite the current situation with COVID-19. All of the preliminaries have ended and the regional cups to determine the world finalists will be held in order. Please stay tuned for the upcoming SWC 2021 Regional Cups and World Finals. In addition, the upcoming version 6.4.0 update not only offers the World Arena 2v2 team battle, but also various content improvements and events. We are currently working on the update, so please stay tuned. And many of you are wondering when the next balance patch will take place. As mentioned earlier, SWC 2021 is live at the moment, and we are expecting to have the Asia Pacific Cup on October 2nd KST. We would like to have the next balance patch after this regional cup on October 4th KST. Wow, it's almost like I predicted we would have a balance patch on October 4th. Literally 2 days ago on stream. But before the balance patch, we plan to provide the balance patch pre-notice in the last week of September. Many of you have shared your feedback regarding the cycle of balance patches. Starting with this one, we plan to have a balance patch once every 2 months, so more monsters can be utilized in diverse contents. Please stay tuned for the balance patches as well. That's hype! Every 2 months is sick! That's absolutely hype. So, I mean, let me know what you guys think about this. I think it's pretty cool. Hopefully we see a significant amount of changes to like 4 and 3-star units so we can see like actual more usage of them in content. Maybe meta will shift. Maybe Siege won't be so frustrating, you know? I'm looking forward to it. I'm really excited. So let me know what you guys think about that. But let me get into the 2v2 mode that we talked about here. And I'll help you kind of understand the balance patch, you know, or the pre-notice here. A lot of it is a little bit on the confusing side. So here it is, World Arena 2v2 team battles. If you haven't checked out the YouTube video, there'll be a link right here if you want to check it out. This is pretty cool. It does explain a lot of it, but I thought I'd go through the notice anyways in case you wanted to hear my thoughts on it and my understanding of how things work. So new content, World Arena 2v2 team battles. So 2v2 team battle is a new battle mode where you team up with another summoner to play in the World Arena. I'm going to skip through certain parts just because I think only some of it is relevant to read. If you want to read the whole thing, the notice will be linked in the description below. It's been about 5 years since we introduced the World Arena content. During this time, special events such as SWC, Legend Tournament, and improvements updates such as World Arena Season Achievement additions have been made. And over time, our team has discussed the following topics. Wouldn't it be great if we could team up with a friend to play the real-time PvP content? Real-time PvP that requires a bit different strategy compared to the current World Arena. So looking forward to this. First thing, you know, to mention, no invitations will be required to enter the 2v2 team battle during the trial period. There are no ranks as well. So enjoy it. Just have fun, test it out, see how it is. So there'll be this little button up here, kind of similar to how Special League is. So from here, we have quick battle and invite. So if we pick quick battle, it kind of pairs you up with someone random. But if you want to invite a friend or a guild member or something, you got to click the invite button. So this screen shows summoners waiting, you know, for a team member, etc., etc. Pretty straightforward. First of all, I'd like to say I think they did a great job explaining things in this patch on how it's going to work, because usually we get a lot of things where it's like, how does this work? What happens if this? And they don't usually answer it, but they did a good job. They got ahead of it this time. So as you can see, here's the UI. There's going to be 4 monsters chosen from each team and then 1 banned on each team. So the pick order is player A and then player C, player B and then player D, and they just repeatedly rotate through that. Except it kind of works in a reverse snake order. So player A goes first, C, then B, then D, and then D goes again. And then it goes backwards from there. So D goes, and then A goes, and then A gets a second pick, and then C gets their 2 picks, and then B gets their 2 picks, and then you have your last round of picks. So I think the way it like actually works is okay. Overall, like the picks seem completely fine to me. Going 1 to, you get 3, 4 here, and then you get 5, 6 here, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then the last pick comes to player C. That's totally fine that way. It gives you enough space to pick really good monsters and to break it up. I am a little bit concerned with 1, 2, 3, and 4, like the first 3 going to this side, but I mean, realistically, there's so many monsters on the field that with 6 monsters on the field, I think that overall the kind of like meta for it will be different. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. So something unique about it, leader skill monsters. So leader skill monsters apply the same way they do in Rift Raid. So if I pick a leader skill, it applies to the entire field on my side. However, if I have 2 that overlap, so in this situation, they gave Light Ninja, for example, and Fire Pioneer, all light units will get 30% attack speed, whereas everyone else will get 24 because of the Chiwu lead. Which I think is cool, actually. I think it's cool that they work like Rift Raids in that situation. It makes it feel less selfish and more of like actual team-oriented content. So the important parts of this are this right here. So in 2v2 team battles, the targeting skills such as attack and recovery will basically target one player. So if you want to amp magic, you'll amp magic one player versus, you know, amp magicking the entire team, which would be kind of nuts. I think that would be a little bit too OP, so I'm glad that they made that adjustment there. There are skills that don't affect like actual targets specifically. So they gave an example for Praha. When you use Praha skill 3, it sleeps all enemies. They've basically said in situations like this, it will just attack the player across from you. So if you're the player on the left here, you attack the player on the left. If you're the player on the right, you attack the player on the right. You know, Water Fairy King is the same passive concept. So I think that's nice that they actually thought about these kind of things. Balances it. Overall, it seems like the content will be fair and balanced. It's like large scale Guild Wars crossed with large scale RTA. I'm really excited for it. I think it'll be something that we can make a lot of fun content of with other content creators, whether that's playing with them or challenging them. So yeah, stay tuned for that. But other than that, like, you know, it really is like fairly straightforward. I'm really happy with the way they did it. They seem to have flushed it out fairly well. Hopefully there's not too many game-breaking bugs. But yeah, this is the summary of how it works. So create a team, proceed with matchmaking, pick your team, pick your bans, select your leader skills, fight it out, win. GG. Simple as that. The last thing I want to talk about for this, and I know that, thank you for, you know, going through the whole video, but if you know a content creator or you have some friends, you want to challenge me, you have some fun ideas, you want to make some content out of it, hit me up. You know, leave a comment here. Be like, hey, I want you to fight Sean B and Childish Plays or something, and you know, we could make some fun content. I think it'd be fun to have some like content creator team battle nights where it's like, you know, on a Friday night, me and another content creator, we each pick like 5 people and we do 2v2 team battles with each of the 5 people, and then we, you know, see who scores the highest and stuff. And it could be fun content, you know, kind of like YDCB's old like Friday night fight night or whatever, except, you know, now we have 2v2 arena. So if you find anything like that, anything that interests you guys, feel free to message me or leave a comment below. I do read every comment to every video. Just another thank you again for 5K, guys. I really appreciate it. We will have some YouTube videos coming out soon. Our editor finally got his computer fixed. He got fried by lightning. So thank you for bearing with us, and I hope to see you guys in the World Arena.